and welcome to a brand new episode. Now, the Hero Indian Super League coming back and marking the return of a major sporting event to be held in India for the first time since the pandemic struck got us all really excited, didn't it? Until 2020 came back to haunt us all over again. In a news that didn't just shock the world of football, but the world at large, one of the greatest footballers of all time, Diego Armando Maradona, died of a cardiac arrest in his native Argentina at the age of just 60. He left us with memories to last a lifetime. Memories of that 1986 Football World Cup, which he single-handedly won for Argentina. A World Cup that featured not just the infamous Hand of God goal, but also the famous and possibly one of the greatest goals to be ever scored in a World Cup as well. Memories of a Napoli side that he took from being relegation fodder to champions of Italy to champions of Europe after that. After football, he had a very troubled life, which didn't just divide but also exasperated fans like no other sports person possibly could. But his genius was unmatched and his legacy will always be unparalleled. Rest in glory, Diego Maradona. Now, there's no greater thing that Diego Maradona would like than the talk of football returning to normal, particularly in these times of a pandemic. Which takes me back to the Hero Indian Super League. Now, after the first round of fixtures, here are the top 5 things that stood out for me. Feel free to comment and share your top 5, even if you disagree. Now, the first thing for me has to be ATK Mohun Bagan playing their first ever game in the Hero Indian Super League, picking up their first ever win in the Hero ISL, and Roy Krishna becoming their first ever goal scorer in the history of the league as well. And all of this on opening night. So congratulations to all the Mariners. On the other side, Kerala Blasters faced a defeat on the opening night. They've had 2 games so far in the first week of action in the Hero ISL. But Kerala Blasters fans, what did you make of the action? Do let me know. But that's number 1. Now, point number 2 has to be Gerard News's Northeast United FC, जिन्होंने सर्जियो लोबेरा की मुंबई सिटी एफसी को अपने पहले मैच में हराया. सर्जियो लोबेरा की वो मुंबई सिटी एफसी जिन्हें प्री सीजन फेवरेट्स माना जा रहा था. But hang on a minute, this is no ordinary result. Gerard News is the youngest coach in the Hero ISL. सिर्फ 35 साल के हैं. दूसरी तरफ एक ऐसी टीम के इंचार्ज हैं which has finished bottom in 3 of the 6 seasons of the Hero ISL so far. Yup, the Highlanders have some work to do and they've only ever made the playoffs once in their history so far. Up against them was a manager like Sergio Lobera, who's never failed to make the playoffs up until now in the history of the league. यानी कि 3 seasons वो FC गोवा के इंचार्ज रहे और तीनों सीजन वो अपनी टीम को playoffs तक ले जाने में सफल रहे. And not just that, his team, which was FC Goa, managed to score 116 goals in 3 seasons under him. They were the top scorers in the league in every season that he was in charge. That tells you a little bit about what Gerard News's side was up against. लेकिन मुंबई सिटी एफसी को जेरार्ड न्यूस की टीम ने एक भी शॉट ऑन टारगेट लगाने नहीं दिया, which tells you what a resolute and commanding performance it was from Northeast United FC. So well done Gerard News and well done Northeast United FC, and which is why it has to be the result of round 1 for me. That takes me to point number 3, where I will pick 3 best foreigners according to me after the first round of fixtures. And the first one has got to be Khasa Kamara of Northeast United FC. जब आप man of the match performances की बात करते हैं, आप strikers को देखते हैं, you look at wingers, you possibly look at goalkeepers, आप defenders को देखते हैं, आप attacking midfielders को भी देख सकते हैं, लेकिन holding midfielders very rarely get their due, which means they're probably doing a pretty good job or 2. That's where Khasa Kamara comes in, because that performance describe what steel in the midfield is all about. A commanding performance. Sergio Lobera की टीम मुंबई सिटी एफसी को एक शॉट ऑन टारगेट भी नहीं मारने दिया और मिडफील्ड को पूरी तरीके से डोमिनेट किया मॉरिटानिया के खासा कमारा ने. फॉरेनर नंबर 1 अकॉर्डिंग टू मी सो फार. नंबर 2 इज अ गाय कॉल्ड ईगोर अंगुलो, जिन्हें एक ऐसी जॉब दी गई है जो कि शायद कोई और नहीं करना चाहेगा. दैट इज टू फिल द बूट्स लेफ्ट बाय फेरान कोरोमिनास, हु इज द लीग्स ऑल टाइम टॉप गोल स्कोरर, बट नॉट प्लेइंग दिस सीजन ऑफ कोर्स. पहले मैच में बेंगलुरु एफसी 2-0 से आगे थे. They were 2-0 up. There was a response required from FC Goa. Everybody was looking at their striker Igor Angulo. Can he do the favor that everybody wants him to do? And that's exactly what he did. A brace in his ISL debut, ensuring that FC Goa got a point against Bengaluru. So that's foreigner number 2. Now, foreigner number 3 for me has to be Chennai FC man Isma. Somebody who wears 99 at the back of his shirt, but almost plays like a 9 sometimes for them. Great performance in his opening game, came up with an assist for Anirudh Thapa's lovely goal, and also came up with a goal from the penalty spot, ensuring that he has kind of put everybody's nerves at ease in Chennai after they lost the top goal scorer, the Golden Boot winner from last season, that is Nelius Vasquez. So these are the top three foreigners for me: Casa Kamara, Igor Angulo, and Isma of Chennai FC. Now, point number 4 has to be the 4 Indians that have stood out for me after the first round of fixtures. And number 1 on that list is a boy called Laling Moya, who also goes by the name of Apuya, Northeast United FC once again. हमने खासा कमारा की बात की थी, उनके ठीक साइड में खेलते हैं लालिंग मोया, जिनकी पिछले सीजन भी काफी तारीफ की गई थी. But this season, he's once again shown that he could bring in some consistency in his game. Certainly one of the young players to watch out for. Number 45 of Northeast United FC, don't miss him, Apuya. Indian number 2, according to me, has got to be Liston Colasso, who came on for Hyderabad FC and in a matter of minutes showed why he will be crucial for Hyderabad FC. पिछले सीजन FC गोवा से लोन पे थे, लेकिन इस सीजन उन्होंने दिखा दिया है कि हैदराबाद FC को अगर अपने इंडियंस पे रिलाय करना है तो लिस्टन कोलासो पे थोड़ा सा भरोसा वो जता सकते हैं. Indian number 3, according to me, is somebody who goes by the name of Suresh Singh Wangjam. For Bengaluru FC fans watching this, once again, a boy very early in his career is showing that he could go on to become a national team player and hold on to his place over there as well. A steely performance from him. Yes, he did pick up a yellow card, but that's okay. That's almost like expected from him now, given the job that he does in the middle of the park. Super performer for Bengaluru FC. Has got the legs to last the 90 as well. Indian number 4 has got to be Boy Wonder. Chennai fans watching this will be so happy because the one thing that everybody wants from Indian midfielders is consistency. You've seen that with Roland Borges. You'll see it with Anirudh Thapa now. 52 seconds is all it took for him to score the goal for Chennai FC against Jamshedpur FC. He became the first Indian goal scorer of this season. That is why he's the number 4 Indian, but certainly he's worth his weight in gold. Anirudh Thapa. Now, point number 5 is that in 5 match days, we got to see the 10 teams in action. But like I told you earlier, that this is the biggest season of the ISL ever, which means there's Team 11 as well. And that is SC East Bengal. A team that you do not want to miss. A team that you will see in action for the first time in the biggest game in Indian football, which is the Kolkata Derby, as they get ready to take on ATK Mohun Bagan Football Club, who already picked up a win in their first game. Now, plenty of subplots in this one. There's the likes of JJ, Balwant, Devjit, who are former Mohun Bagan players who will be now playing for SC East Bengal in this contest. And up against them, some foreigners that you already know, like Roy Krishna, like David Williams, like Edu Garcia. There are also some very good foreigners in the ranks of East Bengal. And not to forget the biggest of them all, who's their head coach, Robbie Fowler, known as God to a lot of Liverpool fans. I can't wait for it. 27th. 6:30 p.m. the coverage starts. I'll be there at Tilak Maidan Stadium to bring you all the live coverage on the Star Sports Network and on Geo TV, so do not miss it. But that's the Kolkata Derby, and that's SC East Bengal. 2 sets of fans, that's the East Bengal and Mohun Bagan fans, who would know everything about Diego Maradona, particularly from the time when he visited India. So in the comment section below, do drop your favorite memory of one of the greatest footballers of all time. Do let me know what you made of this video. Do let me know what you think about the Kolkata Derby as well. And I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.